King crabs are one of the largest and most coveted crustaceans in the world. A kilogram of these mollusks can cost up to $300. Their white, succulent meat is considered a delicacy. But how do they catch and process thousands of tons of the world's largest crabs? We visited one of the richest and most dangerous fishing grounds on the planet to find out how king crabs are caught. In the North Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Alaska, the waters here are some of the richest on the planet, characterized by harsh weather and unpredictable waters. Over the years, these waters have claimed the lives of thousands of sailors. Yet every fall, a handful of daring fishermen still venture through these treacherous waters in search of king crab, one of the most coveted prey in the world. In the icy Bering Sea, where temperatures can drop below -20 degrees Celsius, giant waves more than 10 meters high and winds reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour create one of the most dangerous climates on the planet. This is where the world's most extreme and exciting activities take place. The red king crab is the largest crab on the planet, with legs that can reach more than 1.5 meters long and weigh more than 12 kilograms. This giant crustacean is not only a wonder of nature, but also one of the most valuable marine resources. Its white, succulent meat, rich in protein and low in fat, is considered a delicacy around the world. These crustaceans typically live at depths of 50 to 300 meters, moving slowly over sandy and muddy bottoms in search of food. King crab fishing is carried out in short seasons, usually lasting 2 to 3 months each year, from October to January. Everything starts with the preparation of the traps, huge structures covered with wire mesh, weighing between 300 and 400 kilograms. Each trap is filled with fresh bait, usually herring or cod, whose scent attracts king crabs. The traps are cleverly designed with strategic openings that allow larger specimens to enter while smaller ones escape, ensuring the sustainability of the species. Once the traps are ready, they are deployed from fishing boats to depths of the ocean, ranging from 90 to 300 meters. Deploying the traps is done in harsh weather conditions, requiring precision and teamwork, as the weight of the traps and rough waves can make every move a challenge. During the fishing season, each boat can release hundreds of traps, creating a web of opportunity to catch precious crustaceans. The traps will sit on the bottom for 24 to 48 hours before being retrieved. During this time, the crabs are attracted to the bait and become trapped inside. Once the soaking time is over, fishing boats return to the fishing grounds to retrieve the heavy traps. The traps are brought to the surface using specialized equipment, such as hydraulic arms and high-powered cranes, mounted on fishing boats. Each movement must be carefully coordinated to avoid accident or damage to the traps and crabs inside. Once the traps are loaded onto the boat, the fishermen dump their equipment on deck, where the rigorous sorting process begins. Crab catches are carefully inspected according to fishing regulations. Only crabs that meet a minimum size are retained, while smaller crabs are released back into the sea to ensure the sustainability of the species. This is important not only for the success of the fishing season, but also for protecting future king crab populations. The work is physically grueling and dangerous. Fishermen can work 16 to 24 hours a day during the season, facing harsh conditions, waterlogged decks, and huge waves crashing against the boat. This makes king crab fishing one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. The average king crab weighs between 3 and 5 kilograms, but some can be much larger. They can grow to over 10 kilograms with a leg span of up to 1.5 meters. Live crabs are stored in seawater tanks on board ships until they reach port. This space provides the environment the crabs need to survive. The water is constantly circulated to ensure adequate oxygenation and maintain the optimum temperature for the crustaceans. Once at port, the crabs are unloaded and sold to processing plants, where they are processed for market. At the epicenter of the world's largest and most dynamic fishing port, a giant in the king crab industry is located at the seafood processing plant. This iconic hub not only processes but also defines the quality standards for marketing one of the world's most coveted seafood. When the precious batches of king crab arrive at their facility, a meticulous process begins, combining cutting-edge technology with the artisanal experience of their workers. Each crab is carefully hand-sorted for size, weight, and quality, ensuring that only the most outstanding specimens make it onto the processing line. The next step is delicate and essential: the separation of the legs from the shell. This is done with a specialized blade that preserves the integrity of the legs, avoiding tearing that would affect their appearance and quality. At another stage of the process, the gills are removed by an innovative system of rubbing the legs against a rotating bar, achieving a complete and efficient cleaning. This method ensures that each piece of crab meat meets the most stringent standards of purity and quality. It takes about 3 or 4 legs to produce 1 kilogram of this delicious meat. On the international market, this delicacy can fetch up to $300 per kilogram. Once the legs are collected and processed, the crucial cooking stage begins, designed to preserve and enhance their natural goodness. It all starts with the crabs being dipped into large mesh baskets that are immersed in industrial pots filled with boiling water. Soaking for about 33 minutes, each piece of crab is thoroughly cooked, ensuring the perfect balance of tenderness and firmness. To ensure that all crabs reach the correct degree of doneness, cooking is carried out using a highly accurate temperature probe. This instrument verifies that the inside of each crab reaches at least 85 degrees Celsius, ensuring that they are fully cooked. After cooking, rapid cooling is essential to maintain quality and facilitate handling. The crabs are transferred to smaller baskets designed to allow for optimal air circulation, allowing for even and efficient cooling. They then pass through a cooling tunnel for 2 hours to reach an internal temperature of below 20 degrees Celsius. Next, the crabs are transferred to a saltwater tank at an extremely low temperature of -18 degrees Celsius, where they are completely frozen in just 35 to 40 minutes. To further protect the product, they are immersed in freshwater tanks where a protective layer of yeast is applied. This crystalline coating acts as a natural barrier against dehydration, extending the shelf life of the crabs to up to 2 years. The frozen crabs are removed from the baskets, packed in boxes ready for market in optimal conditions. How did you find this process? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for joining us, and see you in our next adventures.